Chapter 2, Excursions. That's what she says. I'm all ready. Let's go. Somebody's gonna get murdered. Somebody's gonna get murdered, and we're gonna get... They're gonna be like, somebody's murdered! Who did it? Everybody has to stay here because we don't know who did it. Who do you think's gonna get murdered? Murder. I believe we did a lot of that first chapter in the demo that we played, but now we're like in unexplored territory. So, all right, let's start the timer and go. I wish we could stay here longer. It's such an interesting old place and such intriguing folks. I know what you mean. I can see that you need a minute. I'll meet you at the front door. Thanks, Kimmy. I got my old underwear on too. I didn't have a change of underwear. What a peculiar place. Game is auto-saved. Look. Bedroom. Sharing with Kimmy. Well, we're not sharing it anymore. We're leaving. Right? Let's just go. Let's say bye to everybody. What is she doing? She's a She's reclining on a plush lounge. She looks a bit listless. How are you doing today, Margot? I'm feeling a little under the weather today. My body aches a little. I am coming down with something, perhaps. I hope you're feeling better soon. Merci. Okay. Well, we yoinked your powder case, and we're going to leave with it. I would like to note we're going to leave with it. It is definitely, without a doubt, a yoink. Like, it is a yoink. Oh, listen. How? Okay, let's try that again. Sneak. I'll close the door. That's probably it. Oh. You hear a conversation. Evan spends most of his time in the study. It's almost impossible for me to look for the will. I'm sure it'll be in there, if it exists at all, of course. Evan is such a lazy good-for-nothing. Odds are he never wrote it. And he won't get to. I think Evan will have his hands full soon enough. Then I'll get a chance to search the study. Indeed, and it will be started with and I will get started on Plan B. Okay, we got some info. Oh, there's another. Because I get the feeling that maybe your government doesn't want diamonds to be found in Canada. Market competition, eh? So why don't you just get on the train back to Toronto this morning, enjoy the city, and write your report from the comfort of a ritzy hotel? My treat, what do you say? Mr. Richards, I'm appalled at your suggestion. Your man, Jack, will bring me to the lodge, unless you expect a visit from the authorities. Fine, but I doubt your bosses will care if your visit is less than hospitable. I got my eye on you, Albert. Okay. Whew, that was a close one. I think they've both gone downstairs by now. Ooh, that was a close one. Woo. That was close. Here's the bathroom. Well, we gotta go pee, so let's do it. And wash your hands. Always wash your hands after you pee. It's important. Look in the bin. Is there anything in the bin? I like the open door command of OD. That's nice. Nobody in here. Wait, let's look at the books. Look at books. Nothing catches your eye. Okay. We'll go down the stairs. I like how she said, you need more time. Oh, wait. There's doors down here, too. Yes, are you ready to go now? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I guess we're not doing anything else. We follow the dirt path down to the carriage house. You find yourself falling behind as you marvel at your surroundings. The first time you've seen the grounds of the lodge in daylight. You're surrounded by greens of every shade. The trees are taller than most buildings back home. They stand densely in countless summers, as far as your eye can see, swaying slightly in the breeze. As you hear the carriage house, you hear the distant roar of a waterfall. The land feels alive. There you are. Come on now. We gotta make this train. We're actually leaving. Okay. Wait, is everybody leaving? What about that guy? Why is that guy leaving? Look at the gazebo in the background. Alright, let's go. Jack drives you and Kimmy back to the train station. The car seems a lot shorter. The car ride seems a lot shorter this time. Maybe because you can see your surroundings. Wait here, I'm gonna check the telegraph station machine in the station. Oh yeah, the bridge blew up. We're stuck here, I think. You wait in silence. Early morning, the deserted town is so quiet. It nearly makes your ears ring. Did you just hear Jack gasp? Jack's taking quite a long time in there. I'm gonna go check on him. Whoa, hey, I told you to wait outside. Jack looks agitated. He stuffs a strip of telegraph paper in his pocket. What's wrong, Jack? We're going back to the lodge. Bridge is out. Don't know how long. Oh dear. Oh, by the way, any of you folk know someone called Carl? No? Never mind. Why do you ask, Jack? Telegraph in the station for him. It was printed off on the machine after my message, so I cut it and pinned it to the board inside. That's how messages get passed on to people in this area. It's a decent system. Well, I'm going to send a message to my superiors. Wait here. Okay, well. What happened to the bridge, Jack? An accident. The train can't get to Crimson. Looks like we're stuck with you for now. Didn't seem like an accident to me when I looked at it. Jack looks over at Kimmy. Looks like you got your wish, eh? But like I said before, leave the cormorants alone. Kimmy flushes, but keeps quiet. You stand in tense, awkward silence until Albert reappears in the train station's doorway. I'm ready. Let's be off. The journey back to the lodge is so rushed and bumpy. There are times where you're afraid you'll bounce right out of the automobile. It's far too noisy to even attempt conversation. Albert leans back in his seat, impassive. Kimmy, whom you'd come to believe was a kind and quiet sort, looks pretty nervous, and maybe even a little angry. Jack is mostly silent, white-knuckled hands wrapped around the steering wheel. You realize you don't really know any of these people. I can't let myself be distracted. I have a job to do. When I get back to the lodge, I'm going to start my field work. We know that Kimmy is probably not who she says she is. It's been a long morning. I'm going to put the kettle to boil any to boil if any of you want some tea. I couldn't find the tea in the kitchen. You heard Jack mutter something under his breath about needing to see Evan. After I fetch my field kit and change into my field clothes, I'll be commencing my field work. Please do not disturb me. Oh, he did that. He did that because he needed to send a telegraph. Okay. I'm going to get a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside too, I think. Why did you bring your suitcase with you? I guess I have my work cut out for me. Nobody got murdered yet. I still wonder what happened to my kit on the train. Well, I certainly can't dwell on it. To obtain samples, I'll need a few basic tools. A geologist pick? Or something similarly. Oh, we got a list. We got a list. Let's write it down. A sharp tool. Sharp tool. / pick. Okay. A hammer. A shovel. Well, we know where a shovel is. Are we going to yoink them? And a plate. Streak plate. I don't know what that is. Okay. Something made of porcelain. So a plate. Okay. All right. So we have a fetch quest. I think Jack mentioned that cormorants like them as cliff faces. That might be a good place to get a sample. I could also check it with Albert's field work. Maybe I can learn a few things. Ooh, maybe I can finally do a bit of digging. Literally. All right. Well, we're gonna be doing stuff. I guess it already saved. I mean, I don't really need to save. It kind of already did. The hose wouldn't help me. This is a Oh, this isn't a bathroom. That was a bathroom. Nothing in there. This is okay, there's stuff here. Take shovel. It's too big and heavy for me, so I can't take that shovel. Maybe have something smaller that will suit. Look. Brug. A sled, a shovel, and a mop. Okay, it doesn't talk about this tool board, so probably can't do anything with that. Okay, what about this bucket? Take bucket. Nope, okay. What about the broom? Take broom. Nope, okay. So that shovel doesn't work. That's too big of a shovel. Too big of a shovel. Okay. Thing going on here. Take Q. Can't do that. Okay. I saw a plate somewhere. Where did I see that plate? Oh, here it is. Take plate. Selfie is a plate. You decide the best to enjoy it. Okay. Well, what about over here? Take plate. Take a plate from the cupboard. There we go. Check mark number 1.
Yoink!
Streak plates are used for starting a mineral streak color, but any material is harder than 6.5 won't make a streak. I can rub samples on the plate to see their color. Yeah. My streak plate has a hardness of 6.5. Okay. I'm learning. Hey, you're learning about minerals.
I'm learning.
So it's a problem. Could things get any worse? Who could have done it? Who could be capable? Don't know. Burn the tape. Tell no one. Keep an eye out. You got it. You waited a little longer, anxious for more details, straining to hear more conversation. What could have Jack learned from the telegraph tape? You're so deep in thought that you failed to hear the footsteps approaching the door. Hey, what are you doing? Loitering outside doorways. Get! Eek, sorry. Eek! Eek! There's now nobody's in here. Okay. On here. Talk to Evan. It's a lovely lodge, especially this room. My pa did all this. Had nothing to do with me. Glad you like it, though. Ask about bridge. Jack told me the bridge got damaged and the train's not running right now. It's a shame. Wonder if they'll bother to fix it. Ask about train. What? 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 Okay, let's go upstairs. Wait, we still have no change of underwear. I would like to note that we have no change of underwear. None. We have one pair of underwear, and it's the one we're wearing. A shovel, a hammer, and a pick of some sort. Well, there's another closet in here, isn't there? Yeah, here it is. Take, cane. No. Okay. See anything in here? Look at lock. You can pick it. It looks very sturdy. Okay. Knock. He's not in here. Okay. Hit it locked still. I can open his suitcase. Oh, I can. No, it's locked too. He's locked everything. Nope, they're locked too. He's locked everything. Everything is locked. What's in here? What did it say? Open odor. Doesn't accomplish anything. Okay. Oh, look. Well, look who's back. The bridge is out. Crimson continues to deteriorate. Shameful. What I know about that would probably go over your head. Okay, whatever. Let's look at this desk. Is there anything on it? Blotter, a lamp, and a cup of pencils. Take pencil. No. Take blotter. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe outside. We probably have to go outside. Maybe there's a shed or something. That's my guess, is we probably have to go outside to find what we need. Oh, she's still there. Was she been there before? Dr. CDCS, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hello, everybody. We went in there. We're looking for stuff. Maybe poker. The poker. I'll bet you the poker is what we need for a sharp tool. I'll bet you the poker would work. Take poker. Well, again, the problem is it's too big, I guess. Alright, well, we can go outside. I guess we'll just go outside. Ah, it's so lovely out here. I've never seen such a sight. The lush green land spreads out in all directions, rambling up and down the gentle hills. You hear a swift river nearby and bird calls. The air smells fresh and new. Has anybody been to... Well, I'm sure some people may live there. There's a gazebo. Gazebo! Look. There's a huge gazebo here. Maybe it's a bandstand. It's built close enough to the lodge to be convenient, yet far enough away not to disturb guests in the rooms with sounds of revelry. The game art is great. Julia, aka a Maple Mystery. Hey, look, he's doing stuff. Good morning. How are you today? I'm very busy, Miss Maple. Miss Maple, I'm very busy, as you can see. The fieldwork must be comprehensively performed. Well, maybe that boulder isn't a good place to start. It looks like a glacial erratic, and... Excuse me, young lady, you're trying to tell me my business? How amusing. Run along, then. Maybe you can help Jack in the kitchen. Take Kit. Albert is a little peeved at me already. I shouldn't antagonize him any further. Maybe if I ask him nicely, he'll let me borrow his tools. Ask about tools. Wow, that's some field kit you've got there. May I borrow a pick from you? Certainly not. You would only damage these fine instruments. I won't be getting a pick this way. I'm sure I can find one for myself. I'll look in the garage. In the garage. Also known as the carriage house. Ooh, look at that. Look at this place. Open door. Let's look. Pierce Carriage House once used as a stable. The stall is empty, but there's old bales being stored in the upper level. North leads to a gazebo, east to the lodge, south leads to the river. Okay, climb. Climb the ladder. Do you think we're gonna die? I don't know. I think you can die in this game. Pretty sure you can. Let's try. Carriage house. I'm gonna try and die. Oh, no. Search hay. Not lay. Hay. Of course, it's actually gonna look at hay. Even a city girl such as yourself can tell that those hail bays? Hay bales are old and dusty. It seems there hasn't been much need for them in a long time. Take hay. Hay is for horses. Haha. Probably maybe get up here for a climb. Climb down. Search car. Let's do the work. Okay, open door. Open door. The double doors are locked. Okay. Open. What is it called? The stall. Open stall. We need to open the stall. Okay. Well. All right. I guess nothing in there. I think that's where horses would be. Oh my goodness. Look at this. We're doing stuff. Whoa, look at this. A boathouse. What's in here? Ooh, there's a thing. There's a tackle box. Open box. I think we can type O box. You open the dusty, grimy tackle box. It's empty except for a hammer. Oh, well, there we go. There's our hammer. Take hammer. You got a hammer. Bam. Hammer. Can we take an oar?
Yoink!
You prefer walking. Okay. I mean, I guess it is kind of a yoink. We'll call it a yoink. Heal the plate was also a yoink, so we should add another yoink. Whoa. There's a steep cliff here and a rather scenic waterfall flowing from the hidden crevices. The cliff face hosts a thriving colony of what you assume are double-crested cormorants, and they clearly enjoy it. You see the boathouse east of here, and a faintest indication of the carriage house to the north. Talk to Kimmy. Oh, hi Nancy, I didn't see you there. Ask about birds. Stunning, aren't they? I feel so fortunate to be seeing this. Okay. Just a bunch of them there. Look at suitcase. I'm so anxious to see. She brought her suitcase with her to the cliff. Ask about suitcase. My suitcase is my mother's when she came out to Canada. It's a bit worse for wear, but I love it. Take suitcase. Please leave my look. I was gonna bring it back to the house for you. I was trying to be nice. I think it's a bridge. Oh, okay. I guess that's the way out. Oh, look, there's something in the log. It's a rotten log. It's covered in moss, starting to cave in. Look in log. And a whistle. You take the duck call from the rotten log. Now we can sound like a duck. Use whistle. Blow whistle. Okay, that didn't do anything. Whistle. You know, it's hard. This game isn't letting us die easily enough. Oh. I take that back. I take that back. I think it warns you before you die. Hey, we died. Nice. You weren't ready for this jetty. Ooh, the save and load screens are different colors too. Nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, we can fall in the river too. A roaring waterfall. There are mossy rocks by the water, and it looks pretty slippery. You can make it a smokehouse. Okay. I love how basically to get the stuff you need, you're forced to explore outside, which I think is cool. Smokehouse, small, but it looks like it gets a good job done. A grate close to the ceiling is blackened by the wood smoke. You see the orchard to the north, and a forest clearing to the west, and the river to the south. Okay. Open door. Are they smoking anything? You open the door. And now I'm in. Salt. There's salt. An array of smoked meat and fish are hanging to dry and cure. The work table with the deeply scratched work surfaces against the wall. You see a big bag of salt, a barrel, and a large pot. Look at pot. Okay. Look in pot. It's empty. Take salt. Bag of rough side folded clothes. Open salt. Open bag. There we go. Take salt. You scoop up. Is that a yoink? It's not our salt, so it's a yoink. Look at barrel. It's like a picker barrel or a barrel for salted meat. I mean, it's not our salt, so take meat. I overcome my urge to eat the meat. Can we climb? No. Take log. You don't need any logs. Hey! Take axe. Okay, take apple. They're tart apples. Looking hole. There's a hole in the tree. Oh no! Okay. Thought I was stuck. I don't know. This apple looks good. Oh look, there's stuff. Look at this garden. This garden shed here. Alternate bird amenities include bird bath, bird feeder, and birdhouse. North is impassable wall of dense forest and bush. East is impassable wall of dense forest and bush. When you look west, you see the lodge. When you look south, you see the orchard. Okay. And there's also a bird house and a shed. Open door. You open the shed. There's a shovel, but it's a big shovel. Again. Oh, there's a small one over here. What do you call it? A trowel? Yeah. Okay, that's the shovel thing. I just need a pick. The interior of the shed is clean and well organized. There's a table and a stool. A shelf at the back has various garden tending tools. A length of rope hangs from a nail on the wall. Well, rope. Take rope. That's 2 yoinks. 2 more yoinks. Look at... You don't see a trowel. Okay, so trowel. Look at table.
Yoink!
It's on the table. Somehow mismatched. Leading to conclude that they were probably not a set. There's a box of fly paper. Take fly paper. Nice. That's also not ours. So therefore, it is a yoink. Here's how you get some water. We probably still have water in our mug. That's fly paper, right? No, that's a duck call. This is the box of fly paper. Box feels a little light. The letter sports a skull and crossbones. Thanks to your loop, you can read danger contains arsenic. Do not eat. Okay. So that means it's been used? Is that why it's light? Okay. Let's see what else we got. Maybe you can pick a carrot. Take carrot. That's not how you spell carrot. You wouldn't dare. I would dare. I would so dare. Okay, the last thing we need is a pick. Don't seem, which I haven't found outside yet. Where do we get that? Oh, we can maybe go this way? No. Maybe a knife in the kitchen? Maybe some sort of knife or something? Maybe something in the kitchen? Hey, Jack. You look a little bothered. Anything I can help with? Never mind you, miss. But if you want to busy yourself, I'll be missing my ice pick for at least a week. Oh, there you go. Don't need it right now, but it's been on my mind, you know. Ask about ice pick. Can't remember where I left it. It's a shame because I can't chip off bits of ice for drinks. Okay. Alright. Well, let's go find it. Okay. Well. Where would you have used it? Where would you put it? Here, maybe? No, wouldn't be. Wait, it's not in here, is it? No. I'm just typing it in every room, thinking if it's there, then I'll get it. Yeah, okay. You don't see that right now? It's in the ice chest. That would be silly, wouldn't it? Gag. That looks like a fresh box. Where'd all the flypaper go? Oh, okay. Well, interesting. I better write that down. Contains arsenic. There you go. Right, it must be up. Maybe it's upstairs in a room. Probably upstairs in a room. Make the most sense. That's not his room. I mean, this is technically his room, but it's probably in here somewhere. No, it's not in here. Where was it? Oh, I betcha I know where it is. No, it's not in there either. In here? No. Maybe she's seen it. I wish I knew. Okay, she doesn't know. Okay, well, I was wrong. I mean, it could still be in here. Find socks, loose buttons, single shoelaces, and other assorted bric-a-brac. Nothing interesting. Okay. It's locked. It doesn't look like it could lock. Hey, there's a picture of a cat on the wall. I just noticed that. As you all said, we up the cat counter. Bam. Let's look in the bin. Anything in the bin? Nope. Yeah. I like how the mirrors work. It's pretty cool. Like one, there's so many just small details in this game. It just like maybe in the maybe he left it in the bathroom. Oh, they're here. Ask about ice pick. I don't care about that. What I know about that would probably go over your head. That's what you say about everything, dude. I doubt it. Take ice pick. It's not in here. I guess it could be in the tools section of the thing. I don't know. Where you would have put it. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe it's out. Maybe it's out and about. Maybe it's somewhere out and about. And not in the house. Nope, can't take the toilet paper. Nope, not in here. Where could it be? Where do you have left it? Yeah, I'm just gonna search all the cabinets, I guess. Okay, I took a saucepan. Oh, okay. I guess not. Okay. Doesn't seem to be in here. Look under icebox. No. Okay. Where would it be? Well, I guess we'll look outside. We'll do more outside looking. I haven't searched the gazebo. Search. Search gazebo. Nothing. Okay. Where would he have left it? Take ice pick. No. Ask about ice pick. Nope. Okay. Well. Maybe somebody knows. Oh, maybe somebody has it. Maybe somebody yoinked it themselves. It's possible. Somebody yoinked it themselves. It could also be like in here, but I don't think it is. No, it's not there. Okay. Thankfully our shoe's not muddy. Where would it be? What? They just said, what? What? It's empty. Okay. Nothing. Well, I don't know where it is. Can't remember where I left it. It's a shame because I can't chip off bits of ice or drinks. That is a shame. Where would he have left it? No more clues on this? No more, no idea? No idea where you left it? None at all? I thought too. Maybe I have to search it. Cozy bar, decorated with warm hues of crimson and coral. Trio of stools are stationed in front of a curved table. There's an oversized armchair and a stripped love seat. Door on the west wall. You can see a dining hall. That's it. Look in search cabinet. Okay. Maybe he left it on the couch. Search chair. Search sofa. Chief's little fact. Sit. You can sit down. Stand. Search chair. Why would you feel like it would either be in here. I guess it could be in here. Open cabinet. Contains a soup, a cocktail shaker, and a gravy boat. Serving platters. Okay. Guess we gotta open these drawers too. It's probably in one of these. Selection of cutlery and serving implements. Wine glasses. Porcelain plates. Okay. Porcelain dinnerware. Well, I don't know where it is. We got some wax. Getting some wax. Yeah. Okay. Under the table. Fucking bin. Okay. I don't know where this ice pick is. It says I don't see that right now. In every other room, is something else, so it says I don't see it, implying almost that it is here. Move rug. Move mat. Look under mat. Look. I don't see anywhere else it would be. Look at bottle. Bottle. Take bottle. Only for decorative purposes. Okay. Search cabinet. I guess we'll just search all the cabinets. Maybe it's in here. I think we've already done this. No. Open things to the lower right. Well, this is the ice cabinet. I can open this, but it just has ice in it. Has a block of ice in it. I think I opened the whole thing. Maybe I haven't done that. Yeah. So I can't, it's not in there. He was in here before. He was talking to the guy in here. Blankets. Okay. Is there anything in
That's
there?
a dilly of a pickle.
It's a cabinet. Why would he put it in here? It doesn't open. I mean, is there anywhere else I can look? Yeah, I don't know where it is. Okay, guess I can't open that one. Maybe that guy took it. Maybe that one guy took it. Maybe he's using it. Maybe his field kit is just a, you know, he stole stuff to make it, just like me. Although it looks pretty official. There's nothing I haven't already opened in here that I can open. So I searched everywhere in here. I searched everywhere in here. As far as I know. Hmm. There is no ice pick bar. Do you have any on your person? Okay, well, the ice pick's not here. Fireplace? Why would it be in the fireplace? Where would it be? Maybe... I mean, the only other place I could think it would be is if he had it on him when he used the car, and it's in the car. I guess I could also look at the balcony. I don't know. I feel like I've looked everywhere. Oh, that would be something. All right. We have we not looked everywhere? I feel like we have. I feel like we've looked everywhere. Whoops. Oh. Okay. All right. This was a tough one. It says it has something to do with this ice here. Oh. There's the ice pick is in the ice. Oh. Okay. Oh man. That's why we couldn't see it. All right.
Woohoo!
Oh, so we put it on top and okay. He must have left the ice pick on top of the ice, and then when the ice melted and refroze, it gradually swallowed up. Okay. Nice. We're not giving it back. And we'll call that a yoink because we're going to steal it, more or less. Alright. There we got all the stuff we need now. Now we can do some, now we can, oh yeah, let's put that back. And now we can do some, now we can do some field work. Let's do some field work. What do you say? Now that we got all the stuff. Let's save and have stuff. Have kit. I can't go that way. Go down. Use pick. Or pick rock. Pick rock. Take rock. You require neither the moss nor the rocks. Okay. I can't type use. Okay, what's this? A wax, okay. Let's not fall in the water. It was in the ice. It was in the ice, is where it was. Because he put it on top of the ice and the ice melted and it went in the ice, I guess. Don't quite understand how that would have worked, but okay. Okay. Let's find it. Let's maybe find some better rock samples. Maybe over here. Alright, you can't do that. Okay. Not sure where I should do this at. Maybe collect sample. Maybe that would be it. Oh, there we go. Okay. You take advantage of the handy dandy river and wash the dirt away from your sample. Wonderful. Looks like I've obtained a good sample from the riverbank. I still need to collect 2 more samples from outside the lodge. Okay, we type collect sample. That's how we do it. Does it serve the cormorants? Oh, I'm sorry. We can't do it here? What you're saying? Already taken a river sample. You fine? I'm busy here and I cannot be disturbed. Oh, sorry. How can I make him leave so I can get a sample of the boulder? How do I usually annoy people? Talk to man. How are you today? I'm very busy. Run along. Huh. No. Okay, use whistle. Blow whistle. I don't appreciate that. Okay, that didn't do it. That wasn't enough. Where else can we collect a sample? Maybe up here? Maybe up here? No? Okay. I can't go up there apparently. Ooh. Maybe here? No. Up here? Maybe? Okay. Well, there's 2 more I need, so where would I collect them? Oh, I almost died. It's close. Oh, I probably used the duck call on the birds. A duck where? Oh. I didn't use it on the birds. I used it on her, but that works. You chip out a sample of the cliff using the ice pick and the hammer. Hooray! Looks like I've obtained a good cliff sample. Looks like 1 more sample from outside the lodge. How do I annoy him? I have to annoy this, but doesn't feel like I even need a sample of that. Yell. Kick man. Okay. Ask about sample. Ask about rock. Just curious about your professional interest in the glacial erratic. This rock is granite, which is a type of intrusive igneous rock, but not the appropriate type. Will you please leave me alone? Granite has a high quartz content, whereas diamonds are found in ultra-basic rock that is low in quartz. What will make you stop? Furthermore, granite and diamonds don't even come from the same depth in the earth. Listen, Miss Nancy Maple, Mr. Respa. Yes, Miss Maple, I have had just about enough of your help. I'm returning to the lodge to get out of the sun. When I return to my work, you will not interrupt me. Did I make myself clear? Okay. Well, that did it. I knew it was talking. I knew talking was the answer. I like how I was disparaging him. I can take his kit too. Take kit. Collect sample. I want to take his kit. It's essential to make my field more comprehensive and include everything geologically interesting, even if it doesn't apply to my goals. Maybe one day somebody will be conducting field work on glacial erratics, in which case my observations would be vital. Oh, I should ask Albert about quickly borrowing a tool or two from his kit. The tools would help so much, and I'd put them right back, so I'll go ask permission. Take tools. Alright, I'll ask. Where do you think he went? To his room? Well, he's not there. I'm not gonna yoink. I've been yoinking things like crazy. I'm not gonna yoink that. Okay, whatever. Oh, the suitcase was left behind too. I should check that out. Didn't notice that. I was too busy collecting samples. Let's see if it's still there. Oh no, where did Albert's kit go? Haha. Uh-oh. Oh, she's back. Well, I guess it probably doesn't matter, or we're soft locked. It doesn't matter enough. Well, he's not the mud room. He's not gonna be in there. Could be in the bar. Nope. Could be in the kitchen. Nope. I mean, not the kitchen. The dining. He's probably in his room. Would be my guess. Nope. He's not in his room. I wonder where he is. Where do you think that nerd went? What are you doing in my room? Nessa? That's a short squawk of surprise. Ah! Oh, it's just you. I was testing the lock on the curio. Pleased to see the curio is so secure. Well, I'm done. Good day. Hmm. Some lovely and particularly beautiful matching pair of dagger. Oh, she's trying to steal stuff. She's trying to do her own yoinkage. The heck, lady. Well, I don't know where he is. Didn't he say he said he was going back to the lodge? Oh, maybe he moved it. Maybe he's somewhere else. Maybe he's not at the lodge anymore. Maybe that's. Oh, hey, there he is. I didn't expect him to be in the kitchen. Say, can I borrow a tool or two from your kit? I promise to put them right back once I'm done with them. Certainly not. I've had enough of a break. I'm returning back to my work now. He abruptly turns on his heel and makes for the door. What a jerk. He's gone for a while. You're about to leave the kitchen when you hear his heavy footsteps once more. My field kit's gone. Did you do this, Jack? No, I surely didn't. Where is it? Mr. Richards will hear of this. Who knows? Could be a bear carried it off. You can't go leaving stuff outside unattended. I don't think Mr. Richard cares much about your problems. Why don't you just sit tight until the bridge is repaired? Then you can get out of here and never come back. My superiors will send me a replacement kit. Take me to the train station immediately. Can't, car's broken. Hardest thing, I put it in the carriage house and a part broke right off. I haven't got a replacement. Nathan's got a car and spare parts, only he's not around, you know? So please, go make yourself a drink and enjoy some of our northern hospitality. Albert glares. It says nothing. Okay. I've never really finished my work for the day, but I really ought to rub the samples on my streak plate. Rub samples. Okay. Rub cliff sample. Okay. On plate. Because the specimens are embedded in the cliff sample, it's too awkward to rub them against the streak plate. It's okay. It's a nice sample and a good piece of field work. Okay. What other samples do I have? River sample. Closely examine the river sample with a loop, you see that some of the specimens have tiny arching scratches pitted across the surface. Some of this is river glass, so I can eliminate those specimens from the sample. River glass and sea glass are bits of glass that have been tumbled with water and stones for years. Sometimes look like minerals. Upon closer inspection, you see that the cliff sample is coarse-grained, leading you to conclude that it is intrusive igneous rock. Diamond is an intrusive igneous rock, meaning they form below the Earth's surface where they had time to form the larger crystals. It's possible that this area could be geologically suitable for diamonds. Closely examining the glacier sample with the loop, you can definitely conclude it is granite. The sample has a phaneritic texture that means the crystals that make up this boulder can be seen by the naked eye. This particular specimen is composed mostly of quartz and some feldspar, which is typical. Okay, let me look at them. Get some points. Okay, look at all those points we got. Okay, rub. Sample on plate. Sample is granite, which is a hardness of 6, so I'm not surprised that it didn't make a streak on that plate. Okay. Rub a river sample on plate. Not play, plate. The streak plate probably has a hardness of about 6.5. The specimen is softer than that. Since diamonds have a hardness of 10, it would conclude that this part of the sample is not a diamond. Remaining specimens of the river sample don't make any streaks on the plate. When a specimen doesn't make a streak, this is sometimes called a colorless streak. The streak plate has a hardness of 6.5 to 7, which means the minerals in this specimen are harder than that. Garnets can have a hardness of up to 7.5, and diamonds have a hardness of 10, so they wouldn't make a streak. I wonder if Albert will let me borrow one of his hardness picks so that I can test the remaining bits of my river sand specimen. Wonderful, I'm satisfied with my field work and analysis for today. My, it's getting late, but I'm pleased with my work today. Your stomach rumbles, it's dinner time. Proceed to the dining room when you're ready to eat. Ooh, nice. Nice. It's got some, yes, it's got some geology, ge, ge, mineralogy stuff in it. We're learning. Oh, if I go in there, we'll eat. Ask about tools. I'm gonna ask him again. Not tools, tools. My field kit seems to have gone missing. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not.
I'm learning.
Punch in the back of the head. Nope, can't do that. Darn. Before we do this, let's go to the bathroom.
Punch Lenny in the back of the head.
That's not the bathroom. That's not the bathroom either. It's right here. P.
Punch Lenny in the back of the head.
Oh, privacy. Oh, we did eat once. I forgot. We did have dinner. Wash hands. I think we have peed in all the bathrooms, yes. Can we go poop? Can we poop? Yep. Okay. We can do both bodily functions. Wash hands. They both work. Alright, well, good to know. I mean, it's the same animation as P, so basically, it's like use bathroom. Wow, I've certainly worked up an appetite. Jack has prepared a delicious dinner of salted pork and buttered parsnips. I don't know if I've had either of those things. Margot hasn't come down for dinner. Evan says she's not feeling well. Outstanding. Fantastic detective work, Nancy. You're a natural. Wow. It's giving me, I feel like that means I did a good job. Like high points. So, Albert, I hear your field work has gone missing. Too bad. Your field kit has gone missing. Too bad. Alright, we're eating. She's not eating again. Albert narrows his eyes. Mr. Richards, you must realize this is merely a delay, nothing more. See, I don't know about that. There's a war on. Canada might have bigger fish to fry soon enough. I got a feeling all this could get forgotten about. Well, I won't have my possessions stolen. Surely this lodge has a way to secure valuables. Yeah, sure, there's 2 trunks in the upstairs closet. Jack's got the keys. I've only got a key for the blue trunk. You can lock up your stuff in there. That will have to do, and if something else goes missing, there will be no mistaking who's to blame. And what about that automobile? Has it been fixed yet? Jack and I have looked at the automobile. It won't have the... I don't have the part with me, but I will bring it the next time I come. I suppose that will have to do. I don't care, one way or the other. Everyone seems to be eager to escape the dinner table. Whew, these dinners are pretty tense. You follow Jack into the kitchen and help him with the dishes. Gee, thanks, miss. Oh, can you do me another favor? Take this bowl of broth up to Margot. She's not feeling well. Oh, she's been poisoned. She's been poisoned with the arsenic from the flypaper. She's been poisoned. She's gonna die. She says being surrounded by beautiful things makes her feel better. Sure thing, Jack. Game is almost safe. She's gonna be dead or dying. That's why she doesn't feel well. I'm on to this game. I mean, we didn't have to find the flypaper. That was like one of the that was a discovery we made. All right, we'll listen. It's a myth that cormorants hunt fish that are prized by fishermen. Unfortunately, the birds have been subject to many attempted exterminations. This colony suffered when Crimson was a garnet mining town, but has recovered since. The nesting colony on the cliffs to the southwest of the lodge is the only intact example for many kilometers. I'm so relieved to hear that the colony survived. Nature is so resilient. It is, to a point. But should the government return and claim this land for its so-called precious stones, the entire nesting colony will be at risk. This cannot be allowed to happen. Oh dear. Nathan and Kimmy continue to chat about the cormorants and other birds. You find yourself starting to nod off. Okay, so they're in there. Listen. Okay, well. Let's see where everybody is. Talk to... What's his name? I don't remember. I'll just say man. I'm enjoying some peace and quiet. Kimmy's in the conservatory, grilling out on the local wildlife. This room is so distinguished and cozy. Thanks, Nancy. It reminds me of my paw. Ask about it. What? Ask about lodge. My pa built this place, rock solid. That was back in the days settlers came up here to mine garnets. Okay. Can't really ask about much else. Ask about, yeah. Can't really ask about much else. Anybody in the billiard hall? Nope. Billiard room? No one's in the kitchen. Anybody having drinks? Nope. Nobody in there. Stuck on the door. Anybody in here? Nope. That's a closet. Anybody in here? It's a bathroom. Anybody in here? Nope. Wait, did I get the thing I was supposed to take, by the way? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Nobody in there. All right, go upstairs. Just looking for things. Nobody in here. That's a bathroom. Nobody in there. Knock. Leave me alone, whoever it is. I'm busy. Let's open the door anyway. Oh, it's locked. Ha! Good evening, Nessa. You are constantly underfoot, Nancy. I came up here for some peace and quiet. All right. Hi, Corvus. What are you up to? I'm doing important work right now and require privacy. Plotting. 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 Is she dead? Do you think she's dead? You think she's dead? She's not dead. Give soup to woman. I'll just say woman. Here you go. Jack gave me some broth for you. Oh, he is so wonderful. Please set it down on the table. Are you feeling okay? Today my body aches a bit. I've been feeling a bit under the weather recently. Probably be better tomorrow. Ask about sick. I do not know what my allergies might be. Whatever it is, I've gotten particularly bad in the past week or so. I do not like garlic, so Jack doesn't serve it to me, but it's just an allergy, merely a preference. My Evan, he is deathly allergic to nuts. He tells me. That frightens me. Ooh, that's interesting to know. Evan equals deathly allergic to nuts. And there happens to be nuts in the house. I feel like that's a bad idea. Whatever would we do if he accidentally ate some up here in Crimson? There'd be no helping him. Even as a small boy, he had this allergy. I am grateful his parents kept him safe and healthy, and yet Nessa brings those Jordan almonds into our home. It's an evil act, isn't it? Ah, okay. I see. Well, that was good info. That was some good info. Ask about Nessa. Let's ask about her. A sour old woman. Ask about nuts. I prefer cakes and cookies to confectionery.
You're all nuts.
But not too much. We just must stay trim, yes? Sure. But of course, after dinner, Jack and I bake a batch of cookies. My Evan loves cookies. Thumbprint cookies are Moncher's favorites. But we can't coat them with nuts. He is allergic. Yeah, I knew that. Ever since, yeah. We don't choose our families, do we? I guess not. Ask about cookies. Can I have some cookies? Jack makes the most delicious cookies. They are filled with homemade jam from raspberries he grows himself. They have a Swedish name. Hollengrota. Means raspberry cave. Isn't that delightful? Sometimes I help Jack with them. Even Evan says they are almost as sweet as I am. Giggle! Okay. Ask about jam. Raspberry jam is his favorite. Aside from everything else Jack does around the lodge, he keeps a lovely little vegetable patch. He enjoys the fruits of his labors every day. We enjoy the fruits of his labors every day. Okay. Well, I'll ask about Jack then as well. Jack's a good man. He works so hard every day, but there's much to do. Evan ought to hire another man to help Jack, but there's no money for that. Alright. What are you doing? Oh, hello, Nessa. Nessa, what do you want? Jack asked me to bring this water up to you. I thought we could have a little chat besides. I knew there was a catch. I know how hard it is for us women to make it in the world. Is that so? Indeed. Especially for women who have lived particularly roughly. Such as yourself. What do you mean? I have a very good memory for faces. There's no mistaking one as pretty as yours. That bad bit of business up in Skagway, the Mounties never caught you, though they did try. There were wanted posters pasted up as far south as Niagara Falls. Break it off with Evan and leave Crimson, and maybe I won't tell. Ha! The things I've seen, the things I've done. You don't frighten me, you old hag. You will get nothing, do you hear me? I will make sure of that. Skagway was lawless because people looked the other way, but up here, there's no one to see what could happen. Watch out. I figured just as much. Silly little gold digger. You watch out. And then we hide. Alright. We got some threats and some blackmail attempts here. Should we ask her about it? Blackmail? Ask about Skagway. And hesitates before she speaks. I may not have been entirely honest about Skagway in the past, but it is a dangerous place, take my word for it. I will not speak more on it. Okay, well there you go. Ask about past. I wish I knew. Okay, that's a Alright. Alright, well, okay. Now what do we do? We probably have more to, maybe more conversations to listen to. Isn't that a gold rush town up north? Foolish, desperate dreamers trying to strike a rich on a fluke. Okay. Oh, she's literally a gold digger. Skagway is a seedy little town in Alaska, full of criminals and hustlers. For the gold rush in it was mostly deserted. Good riddance. Although, all those undesirables must have ended up somewhere. You don't use the word blackmail in this game. But they can spin around. Blah, 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 blah. Ask about being a jerk. No, jerk's not used in this game. What do I have in my inventory? I have a pick. Maybe I can use the pick to open the lock. Use pick on lock. Oh, pick lock. Pick lock. Nor is it in your character to learn. Okay. I have other ways. Okay. Like pickpocketing or something, or what? It's a bathroom. Look at books. Oh yeah, the old Klondike Gold Rush place was a real boom town. Rough, not a place for refined folk. It's mostly deserted now, I think. Kind of like here. Haha. Ask about key. What key you want to know about? Can't say I got much to say about that. Pocket. Let's help him more. Gives it one. The kennel's also... Okay, well... I assume he can't go outside. Yeah, I can't go outside when it's dark. Okay. As expected. Yeah, let's look at my notebook. See what we got here. Any to-do stuff? Nessa is trying to blackmail. Okay, she never ate garlic. Oh, maybe we can ask Jack about garlic. Sure, I grow garlic. I love this stuff. Argo and Mr. Richards don't eat it, though. That's fine. More for me. Ask about nuts. Oh, yeah. Nessa brought some Jordan almonds to the lodge and put them in the bowl in the parlor. She knows Mr. Richard is allergic to nuts ever since they were kids. Pretty inconsiderate, if you ask me. Yeah. That is pretty inconsiderate. I guess we can go in here and talk to them. Talk to, Nancy, you should have seen the cormorants today. They were stunning. I did. And I think I must have heard some ducks by the river too. Oh, how nice. Talk to me. Good evening, Miss Maple. Did you get a chance to look around outside today? I did. It was beautiful. I've never seen so many trees in my life. Maybe we haven't done everything we can do with the samples. done all this. So I don't know anything about that. Section types widen. May I see what you found? Of course. Show the sample you obtained from the cliff. You collected this from the cliff to the southwest, right? I did. It's igneous rock from the pre-Cambrian era. These cliffs compose part of the Canadian Shield, one of the oldest formations on Earth. It's astonishing to think that it's 2.5 to 4.2 billion years old. Geology is a hobby of mine. Show Nathan the sample you obtained from the boulder. This sample was collected from the big boulder just north of the carriage house. You're absolutely right. It's granite. It's not from this area. The geology doesn't match. It's glacial erratic. You know what that is? I do. It means that a glacier deposited here after it melted away. It's amazing to imagine how far that boulder traveled and over what incredible length of time. Indeed. His eyes widen for a split second when he sees the sample you collected from the riverbank. Ah, I got these from the riverbank. Nothing was visible on the surface, but when I dug a little with this trowel, there was tons of stuff like this. Very nice, Nancy. What do you think they are? These are white garnets. Are you sure? Yes, they have a Mohs hardness of between 6.5 and 7.5. If you have a streak plate, the garnets and crimson are harder. That wouldn't make a streak. Even still, these are lovely specimens. Would you be willing to sell them to me? I'm afraid not, Nathan. I need to keep them for research purposes, of course. Very well. If you change your mind, let me know. Certainly. Ooh, okay. He didn't like that. He didn't seem to like that. Which I understand why. I get where he's coming from. Like, I really do. I get where he's coming from. If he did. Looks like it came from the Canadian Shield, the cliff southwest of the lodge. It did. Show it to Nate and tell him more about that. He can tell you more about this stuff. The big boulder south of the carriage house, of course. Dumped it there by the glacier. Give those white garnets back before you leave. Don't forget. I won't forget. It's like, don't take them with you. Alright. Let's ask him about the samples. And then field work, what do you got? Show him the cliff sample. They all know the boulder. I could bring those to Albert and ask him to take a look at them for you. No thanks, Jack. I'll hold on to them. Suit yourself. No, I'm not going to give them to anybody. I mean, I guess I could recollect them. But if he's not doing the work himself, then he's a dingus. Right? I mean, I don't think there's any. What else is there to do? We got the blackmail thing. Oh, I have to give the bowl to Jack. Oh, I didn't realize that. Wait, what bowl? Wait, what are we talking about? Why does it say give bowl to Jack? Oh, I have to go get it? Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't completely obvious, but it's in a notebook, so okay. I fell into the river. That's what happened. I did it on purpose. Oh. The bowl is spilled. Thankfully, it wasn't dripped into the luxurious carpet. Ask about bowl. Clumsy me, I've accidentally knocked it over. But do not worry, I would prefer this refreshing water. Take bowl. Clean up the spill and decide to take the empty bowl back downstairs to Jack to wash. Merci beaucoup. You are so helpful. I don't have much of an appetite right now anyway. Water is enough for me. Look at water. It's spotless and shiny. Please leave my water alone. Okay. I think it's poisoned. I think this water is poisoned. Please leave it where it is. I'm not feeling well. I like to have some water nearby. Okay. Well, okay. It's your
What? Spider poison is people poison?
your funeral, I guess. Unless Jack poisoned the soup, and she didn't drink it, so. Bowl's empty and needs to be washed. Let's get back down to Jack. Okay. Give bowl to Jack. You hand the empty bowl to Jack. Thanks, miss. I really appreciate the help. Tell you what, I'll brew you a cup of tea, bring it to you in the conservatory. Gee, thanks. Get to the conservatory. Nathan and Kimmy are still talking about the birds. You had no idea anyone was so keen about the topic. Jack brings you a piping hot cup of chamomile tea with flowers he grew himself. The combination of the warm tea, the comfy couch, and the slightly boring conversation lull you to sleep. Z. You happily doze on the couch until you're awoken by a commotion upstairs. You head towards the source of the noise and find yourself in Nessa's bedroom. You rush in the room and find Nessa and Evan standing nearly nose to nose in a heated conversation. Oh dear. Oh, hi Nancy. Someone stole my ruby brooch. I demand you recover my brooch and bring the perpetrator to justice. There are so many suspicious people milling about. You mean besides you? Nathan, for one. It's obvious that he's hanging around just waiting for you to die. So he can finally get his hands on all of this. And then there's Margot. Enough! It's clear that Evan is at his limit. His eyes flash with anger momentarily, but it fades just as quickly. He grimaces, shrugs, and then looks away. I got my hands full as it is. Curio's smashed too. Bunch of stuff's gone. What? Some of that is mine. Someone's robbing me blind. How dare you? You probably misplaced your brooch just for the curio. I'll bet you smashed it yourself because I told you I'd lost the curio key and it was locked up tight. I know you're here to get what you think you're owed any way you can, so don't expect any of my help. Sputter. I'm done with this. Keep your voice down. Why don't you? Margot's resting. I'm gonna go check on her. Don't get me involved. I should take a closer look at the jewelry box. And I should also examine the curio cabinet in the room I'm sharing with Kimmy. Oh, I remember reading a mystery novel where fingerprints help solve a crime.